maybe he'll play, that'll be the day. Taking her back to our high school days, when love was real, not a heartbeat away. Love's on the airwaves tonight, tears you apart. Love's on the airwaves tonight. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna break your heart. Billy, no mates, Billy, no mates. What you gonna do, Billy, no mates? Do it on your own, Billy, no mates. The future's in your hands, Billy, no mates, Billy, no mates.
Future's in your hands. Future's in your hands. No, we know that. No, we know that. No, we know that. No, we know that.
He's got his hopes and his life all packed up neatly in an old dishevelled case. He's got a handful of money and a ticket going anywhere as long as it ain't this place. Even Stephen knows his destiny ain't in this one pub town. He's out to prove to the world he's got what it takes to make it true somehow. And he don't hear the cynics as they wail the prophecies of how he's gonna fail. So just you watch as even Stephen prevails. As another bill drops through the letterbox, she laughs at how they're never gonna get all the money that she hasn't got. She puts on her best rags and her dancing shoes. She's gonna go out in style. She knows she's the queen. She's baby London, baby London, baby London, baby London. It's alright,
Sure. Sure. No, both the tip jars are on there.
Are they?
Yeah, it's all right. I'll fix it.
Just
Yeah.
kill the regular one off.
I'll figure it out. So we've got Skeggy, we've got I Love Hamo too, we've got Satina. So Skeggy is he says it's been shocking rain for about 5 hours. So
Wow.
it's very stormy South Yorkshire. Satina, as we know, has developed the dreaded Rona.
Along with my mother.
Yep.
Not along with my mother.
No,
I mean, it's not
just-
like they did it together. It's not a club. They didn't join a club or anything.
That's not a club that you want, really.
No.
But yeah,
Seal Club.
Hamo's mum tested
Or is
positive.
it Club Seal?
I have no idea. What are you
Seal
talking
Club?
about?
You know,
You mean-
clubbing seals.
Yeah, clubbing seals.
I don't know. Apparently that's a thing.
So yeah, Matt's mum tested positive today as well. So now the logistics of getting her groceries into her house, because the carers can't do that, which is fine. So I'm gonna have to get me a hazmat suit. I've always wanted one of those plague doctor suits. I should really get one because they would come in handy quite often. And Toy Boy, how is your mum doing as well?
Indeed. How's everybody's mums?
Yeah.
Those that have mums.
Satina promises that she didn't give it to your mom. No, she got it. Sort of like, you know when you send your kids off to school or to daycare or whatever, and they come back with every possible bug under the sun? Same thing with old people. You
Yeah.
get a bunch of old people together, they're
Oh,
going to
let's
get sick.
share diseases.
Yeah. Ah, Toy Boy, that's great to hear. Glad she's on the mend.
Yeah, that's good news.
So, Hamo, what are you starting with tonight? You've got 10 songs in your queue.
Tonight's list is songs that have been influential to me in one facet or another. And we'll go through them. They're pretty much in order, actually, of their...
Of the degree of influence?
No, of the timeline of when they became influential. Not necessarily when I realized they were influential,
Ah, but when they
but
became
when they
influential
when
to
they
you.
entered into my life.
Hmm.
They're in a timeline of when they entered into my life, more or less.
Interesting.
Some of them then became influential later on. Like this first song that was one that my dad used to play on the keyboard incessantly. Every time he sat down, this is the first song he always plays. And then he would play it 5 or 6 times. Driving all of us completely spare. And it became, I mean, it's influential in that was one of the first musical things in the house that I was just like, oh, so you could actually do this yourself rather than just listen to records.
You don't have to have other people do it for you.
I mean, I always knew I wanted to play guitar. But, and I sat down at the keyboard and I was like, oh, let's play some keyboards. Let's do that. And I kind of learned a little bit. When I was very small, maybe 7, 8 years of age, something like that. And then, much later, in fact, 12 years ago, when we moved back here, I actually started playing some of this stuff with my dad in the living room, and then he was just like, oh, we should do the dinner dance at the golf club. So we did. We played the dinner dance. It was quite fun. And this was one of the songs. And it led me to write an entire album's worth of similar material, which I've yet to record. Anyway, this goes like this. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. I wanna see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Yeah, in other words, I love you. Yes, in other words, baby, I love you. I'm telling you, in other words, baby, I love you. Something like that.
Nice.
I fucked up the ending bit.
That's
A little
all right.
bit. Couldn't read the words. Went all blurry.
Oh, Madam X, thank you for your resub.
Hello, Madam X.
That's super cool of you.
Thank you very much.
England 1, USA 0, just so you know.
For what?
I'm assuming it's football. Let me know, Toy Boy, if it's
I mean,
football. And Skeggy wants to know, how old were you when you started singing and playing guitar?
That's a good question. I've always been a singer my entire life. Even before I could speak, I used to pick up the plug. My mum loves to tell the story. I used to pick up the plug like anything that was unplugged, because everything in our house was always unplugged unless it was being used.
Yes, because of, otherwise the house burns down instantly, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're wasting electricity, even though the switch is off. You're wasting electricity and unplug everything. Always at the end of the night, always unplug the TV. It was, oh my god. The only thing that remained plugged in without being unplugged was the fridge. That's it. Everything else got unplugged. Madhouse. Anyway, I would pick up the plug off of whatever it was that I was near, and I would sing into it. It was a tiny little child before I was a year old. So that's all I've ever wanted to do my entire life. Guitar, I got my first guitar when I was 8. And I would noodle around on it and play things, but I didn't learn to play chords for a very long time. I was about, I would play a lot of, I guess I played bass really. So I'd play a lot of, and stuff like that. I would just noodle around. And then never really learned any chords until I went to college. Where somebody showed me an E chord. Yeah, there's an E chord, play that. Oh, that's easy.
Yes, it is sexy party time, serious.
That went on for about 20 minutes. And they said, will you shut up? I'm like, well, show me another chord. All right, here's A minor. It's the same thing as E, but you move your hands over one string. I went, oh, okay. I did that for about 20 minutes and they went, shut up. So I said, show me another chord. I went, all right, here's a tricky one. Here's D. You go like that. I went, oh, okay.
It is like Oasis, serious.
Yeah, and that's how I learned to play guitar. That's how I learned to play chords anyway. But I knew how to play power chords.
By the way, Liam asked, is being a born bass player better than being one of life's drummers? And the answer is always,
Always.
yes. Yes.
Although, I will say this, I wish I'd been a drummer.
Yeah, well,
You play drums.
you'd never
you can
want
play,
for a band.
You play drums, you can play with everybody and anybody. Because drums is about beats and percussion and rhythm. And even though the drums should actually be tuned to certain pitches, they very rarely are. So you can play, I mean, if you're playing, like a... That could be a rock song, that could be a jazz song, that could be anything. It just could be. You can play with anybody if you can play drums and hold a simple 4/4 count.
Most of them can't, though. But that's a different story.
That is a different story.
Skeggy was just wondering why you never fancied being a lead guitar player.
It never really. It's not really something.
Well, you're very influenced by John Lennon, and John was a rhythm guitar player, so.
Yeah, I mean, in Eurovox, I was the only guitar player.
Yeah.
So I did play lead. I do play lead. I can play lead. I just choose not to. It's just not something that's really part of my focus for what I need to do.
Gameplay Boy 2222, good to see you.
Good evening, and welcome in. There's always people like Martin.
Who are
If
excellent.
you can get him to actually put the paintbrushes down and pop over
He's
across the road.
been prolific
And-
with those
and-
paintbrushes these days.
And come and do something. Anyway, which, I can't, so I'm just going to end up doing it myself. But there you are, that's the thing.
Right, so songs of influence.
Songs of influence, that's what we're doing today. And of course, I'm a huge Beatles fan, and this was one of the very first Beatles songs I remember. The very first one that I really remember knowing was Twist and Shout, but that wasn't really a Beatles song, that was a cover. But this has the greatest chord ever, which is this. It's not that. It's not that, it's this. Yeah, it's that one. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get over you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. I work all day to get you money to buy you things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me So why not should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get over you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. So why not should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight. Yeah, it's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get over you, I find the things that you do make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright.
I love Hamo too. Thank you for gifting that sub to Gameplay Boy 2222. Yes, it's that cool.
Which I made up myself.
All by yourself.
I did. I took all of because there's
Yeah, I
like
know.
5 different instruments all playing various chords to create that sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I took all of the bits and I figured it all out. I went, I'm gonna play that. That sounds about right. It's my favourite chord.
So that was one of the first Beatles songs that Satina learned. Her nan took her to see the film when she was 5.
Wow,
Yeah, that's a cool.
that's awesome.
That's a cool nan.
That is awesome. I had to wait until I was much older and they were much more dead.
Yes.
I do remember seeing Hard Day's Night in my teens.
Now, Hard Day's Night is the one with the clean grandfather, right, or the clean uncle, or Paul's granddad.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Okay. Yeah, I did not see that until I was well into probably
30s.
my 30s, yeah.
Because we sat and watched it.
Yeah, and I think that might have been the first time I'd seen it.
And then we watched Help.
Yeah. I didn't like that as well as
Got something stuck in my teeth. It's really
pizza.
irritating. Well, something from the pizza.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, everything's going around right about now. Colds, flu, the vid. Stay safe, people. Mask back up.
Don't go out.
Don't go out.
Stay home. Tune in.
Sanitize your hands. All that stuff. So what about this one? Why is this one influential?
This particular song isn't necessarily the one that's influential. Well, I mean, it's one of my favorite ABBA songs. I mean, I remember ABBA on the Eurovision. I remember them winning the Eurovision Song Contest. And I remember how good I thought Waterloo was then. I was like, what, 4 years of age? Something like that. Maybe 5. And I just remember it. But I remember, and then we had ABBA Arrival and an ABBA Greatest Hits album in the house a few years after that.
Really? So your dad must have picked that up. I'm guessing.
Yes.
I can't picture your mum.
I don't know if my mum likes music.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Because there are some people who genuinely do not like music. There are very few, but for some people, music is an irritation to them.
Well,
And
considering there was 4 of you in the house with all your different music and cacophony, I can see where she might have learned to dislike it.
Yeah. So, yes, they were very influential on my upbringing. Were ABBA. I liked ABBA a lot as a child. I still do. Still a child. And this is one of my favorites. Honey, honey, how you thrill me. Honey, honey. Honey, honey, nearly kill me. Honey, honey. Heard about you before. I wanted to know some more. And now I know just what they mean. You're a love machine. Oh, you make me dizzy. Honey, honey, let me feel it. Honey, honey. Honey, honey, don't conceal it. Honey, honey. The way that you kiss goodnight and the way that you hold me tight. You know I feel like I wanna sing when you do your thing. Don't wanna hurt you, baby. Don't wanna see you cry. So stay on the ground, girl. You better not get too high. I'm gonna stick to you, girl. You never get rid of me. You know there's no other place in this world where I wanna be. Honey, honey, touch me, baby. Honey, honey. Honey, honey, hold me, baby. Honey, honey. You look like a movie star, but I know just who you are. And honey, to say the least, you're doggone beast. I don't wanna hurt you, baby. I don't wanna see you cry. So stay on the ground, girl. You better not get too high. I'm gonna stick to you, girl. You never get rid of me. You know there's no other place in this world where I wanna be. Honey, honey, let me feel it. Honey, honey. Honey, honey, don't conceal it. Honey, honey. I heard about you before. Now I wanted to know some more. And I know what they mean. You're a love machine. Oh, you make me dizzy. Honey, honey. Ooh, yeah. Honey, honey. 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 There you go.
ABBA.
ABBA.
ABBA. We're talking about the first films we ever saw in the cinema. I cannot recall.
Sinbad and the Ragged Tiger, Eye of the Tiger.
Not Seven and the Ragged Tiger. That's what you.
I get confused.
Could be Sinbad.
Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger.
And the Eye. Yeah, 1977. You would have been 8.
No, that wasn't the first movie then. I saw that in Plymouth.
Did you?
Yeah, at the movies in Plymouth. That can't have been the first one then.
Oh, England won, USA won. It's a women's soccer.
Ah, something we're almost good at. Didn't we win the cup or something? Didn't they bring it home?
Oh yeah, didn't the girls bring something home?
The girls brought something home.
Yeah,
'Cause God knows the men can't do it.
that's true.
Yeah, the thing they bring home is like, I don't know, syphilis or something.
You're assuming that people actually want to sleep with the men's football team.
Other men's football teams.
Ah, yeah. Tea towels. They brought home tea towels. Well done, Sirius. They brought home the Euros Cup, apparently, according to Toy Boy. Thank you. Thank you for the info. I've been reminded by Stream Elements, and I don't say it enough, our mods rule.
Our mods do rule, you know what?
Toy
Good
Boy,
stream.
Sirius, Madam X, Rodster, and Joe, if he ever shows up, when he shows up. You guys rule. Love you guys. You're simply the awesomest.
Mods rule. Mod love.
We are the mods. We are the mods. So yeah. Madam X says they brought home, the girls brought home the tea towels for the men to use. It's true. Not that they would know what to
clean
do
the
with
oily
them.
bits on their car with.
Like they know how to clean the oily bits on their car.
Hey, I was doing exactly that today.
Yeah, you.
Shut your pie hole.
No, you do. But
Shut
the
your
men's
cake
football
tube.
team, like the men's football team, would know how to clean the oily bits on their car. They don't even know how to add
Half
1
of them
plus
are
1.
The oily bits on the car.
Most of them are the oily bits on their car. They don't know how to add 1 plus 1. They're thick as 10 planks. Oh, Gewalt.
But they can kick a ball. Well, they can kind of kick a ball.
Sort of, yeah.
They can kick it. They just can't put it where it's supposed to be, in the back of the net.
Yeah, pretty
They're
much.
not playing that game, are they?
Don't even get started. Right. What about this song?
This song was in a TV ad, I remember, maybe early 80s. But I was aware of this song before that. This was one of the first Who songs that I really remember. I just liked the fact that you could see for miles. That was it. I liked the whole thing about it. I liked the whole driving rhythm of it. I was just like, yeah, that's good. That's some good rock and roll right there. Well, that was about, I don't know, 7 or 8, probably. So, yeah, The Who goes like this. I know you've deceived me, now here's a surprise. I know that you have, 'cause there's magic in my eyes. I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. If you think that I don't know about the little tricks you play, I never ever see you deliberately put things in my way. Well, here's a poke at you, you're gonna choke on it too. You're gonna lose that smile because all the while I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. Took advantage of my trust in you when I was so far away. saw you holding lots of other guys, and now you got the nerve to say you still want me. Well, that just may be, but you gotta stand trial, because all the while I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. I know you deceived me, now here's a surprise. I know that you have, 'cause there's magic in my eyes. I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. Ooh, yeah. The Eiffel Tower and the Taj Mahal are mine to see on clear days. You thought that I would need a crystal ball to see right through the haze. Well, here's a poke at you. You're gonna choke on it too. You're gonna lose that smile, because all the while I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.
Nice. Who? There you go. Skeggy said it's a fantastic stream, only one on Twitch with live football scores as well as songs. I'm like, we do aim to please. There was also talk about doing something inappropriate with the chamois leather earlier. So, you know, we cater to all needs.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. Zirius,
Well, a nice soapy chamois leather.
no, he draws the line at a chamois leather.
Oh no, you get it all soaked up. It's lovely.
No,
Feels just like the real thing.
Hammond. You can ruin a good
So,
chamois
so I
leather.
hear.
Uh-huh. And now it's 2-2. And in other wonderful news, my babyest brother is home. Surprised my mom.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's home for a little while, and then he's off to Louisiana in November,
Oh, that's going to be horrible.
and then I'll be home over Christmas, which is nice. Right. What about this one?
I've talked about this one.
Yeah. Give us the Cliff's Notes. Feels like real pig / cow. God, serious. Jesus.
Feels like real sheep. No means no.
Stop it. God. So, Ashes to Ashes, the video freaked you out.
I've lost complete control
Yeah, I know.
of this entire thing. I don't know what.
So, the video freaked you out.
The video freaked me out. It was,
He's, what, Pagliacci?
yeah, but he's kind of standing in the water, but not. It's a visual effect, but it's not a great visual effect. So it looks like he's actually just cut in half. It's
Yeah.
really for you know a 7 or 8 year old or whatever it was when it came out. It was really disturbing.
You remember the article thing I saw the other day, and I don't know if it's true or not, but they were setting up to do that
Oh, yeah,
scene,
yeah.
and this guy walks by and basically, you know, kind of walks through the middle of the scene, and, you know, I forget how it went, but anyway, the guy's like, don't you know who that is? It's like, yeah, it's some cunt in a clown outfit, you know? They did not realize that they were in the presence of
David Bowie.
Mr. Bowie himself.
then
and
later he
David
was-
Hurt about it, and he's like, "Yeah, that's fair."
Yeah, and he often thought about it.
Yeah,
Whenever
it's like-
he played this song.
it's like,
I'm
yeah.
still just some cunt in a clown outfit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it freaked me out as a kid, so it was quite influential in that respect. I quite liked it. It freaked me out, but I liked it. So there's that. Do you remember a guy that's been in such an early song? I heard a rumor from ground control. Oh no, don't say it's true. They got a message from the action man. I'm happy, hope you're happy too. I've loved and I've needed love. Saw the details following. The shrieking of nothing is killing. Just pictures of job girls in synthesis. And I ain't got no money and I ain't got no hair. But I'm bombing the kick. What this planet is glowing, 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 glowing. Ashes to ashes, funk to funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie, strung out in heaven's high, hitting an all-time low. Time and again I tell myself I'll stay clean tonight. The little green wheels are following me. Oh no, not again. I'm stuck with a valuable friend. I'm happy, hope you're happy too. One flash of light, no smoking pistol. I've never done good things. I've never done bad things. I never did anything out of that blue. Want an axe to break the ice. I wanna come down right now. Ashes to ashes, funk to funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie, strung out in heaven's high, hitting an all-time low. My mother said to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. My mother said to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. My mother said to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. My mother said to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. I'm happy, hope you're happy too. Ashes to ashes, funk to funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie, strung out in heaven's high, hitting an all-time low. I fucking love that song.
It is a tune.
That's a banger.
Ah,
I've loved it ever since I first saw it
yeah.
and was freaked out by it. I'm like, oh, it's disturbing. I don't like it, but I like it. I don't know why I like it.
We've been joined by the one, the only, the myth, the legend, the master of all things guitar and pinball.
Oh, better.
How are you, my friend? How's things? Yeah.
Turn that over to shout out.
Oh, we've done the shouting. We've been shouting. And Skeggy came in first with the orbiter in text. Well done, Skeggy. We've determined that clowns are creepy. We don't fear clowns. We don't fear clowns. You know, I don't have like a clown phobia.
I don't fear clowns.
But
I fear
I
clowns.
just don't like them.
I fear clowns with intent. That's what I fear.
Clowns with intent.
Yeah, if they're in a tent,
Yeah.
it's fine. But when they have
Well,
intent, that's a different.
But
that's
Liam
different.
makes a good point.
That's a different kind of clown.
It's like
Step out of the light.
what's supposed to be funny about them?
I'm
You
not
know,
a cat.
like circus clowns. I don't find them funny. They're just odd looking. You know, with
Two
the big.
cannibals are eating a clown. One turns to the other and says, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Oh my God, Sirius.
That's one of my favorite
Yeah.
all-time jokes.
Okay, Sirius. As a kid, I used to chew the electric cables in our house. When my dad found out, he grounded me.
Oh, that's
No, I'm doing better currently.
that's even worse.
But I fear men who think being a clown is a valid vocation. Yes, I think you should, Sirius. I don't get it.
I'm a clown.
But you don't dress as one.
Do I not?
You don't put the clown
I mean,
makeup
look
on.
At all, look at all, I got the eyeliner. The fact that it's not a lot of makeup doesn't mean it's not.
You don't have like the big bozo mouth and
Some would argue that point. Given the diatribe that
Yeah.
comes out.
okay, yeah,
of
there is
said
that.
gob.
Orbiter says at least rodeo clowns serve a purpose, and you may see them get gored by a bull. So you know, there's that.
Yeah, it's when they.
But I don't even understand why they have to be clowns though in rodeo, because it's not like the bull is responding to the clown makeup. They are just responding to the person going, "Hey, don't kill the rider. Come chase me." Liam, a rodeo clown is when the rider gets knocked off of the bull.
They're literally.
They run.
Clowns. They're
Yeah.
dressed as clowns, like circus clowns, exactly the same.
And
And they run
they-
around to distract the bull,
From hitting the, from
and they hide
goring
in,
the,
and then they hide and jump in barrels.
yeah. Sacrificial lambs, exactly, Orbiter. But they don't have to dress as a clown to do that job. They can be dressed as anything. So, I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe it's because people like to see clowns getting punched.
don't start.
What? About punching the clown?
No, no. Zip it. Zip. Zip it. Zip it.
So this song was one of the first 3 singles that I bought
Ever.
when I got my own record player.
With your own money.
I bought it with my pocket money.
Yeah.
It goes like this. I get the same old dream, same time every night. Fall to the ground and I wake up. So I get out of bed, put on my shoes and in my hair. Thoughts fly back to the breakup. These 4 walls are closing in. Look at the fix you put me in. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, I'm out of my head, can't take it. Could I be wrong? But since you've been gone, you cast a spell so breaking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Since you've been gone, so in the night I stand beneath the back street light. I read the words that you sent to me. I can take the afternoon, the night time comes around too soon. You can't know what you mean to me. your poison letter, your telegram. Just goes to show you don't give a damn. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, I'm out of my head, can't take it. Could I be wrong? But since you've been gone, you cast your spell so breaking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ever since you've been gone. If you will come back, baby, you know you'll never do wrong. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, I'm out of my head, can't take it. Could I be wrong? But since you've been gone, you cast a spell so breaking. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, I'm out of my head, can't take it. Could I be wrong? But since you've been gone, you cast a spell so breaking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ever since you've been gone. I don't know the rest of the solo. But I do remember that bit.
I know they use a red cape. I think they used to use a red cape to disguise the blood, but I'm not sure. Because bulls can't see red. They're attracted to the flapping cape. But I don't know why it's red. I think I read somewhere that it might be to disguise the blood being on it, but I'm not sure. Skeggy said that was a fantastic rendition.
Thank you, thank you.
We're talking about...
I need to fix this jar. It's entirely wrong.
Okay.
Because I changed it. It was
Okay.
right. Then I changed it. Now it's all wrong.
Well, that's what you get for changing
I need to
things.
change chord positions.
Chord positions.
Yeah, they're all in the wrong spot.
Okay.
It's like, can I hit tune? I still have the single song. In fact, I can see it. It's on that shelf there.
Hang on.
The red one.
This one?
That one. That is it. It's the only red Polydor.
Bad Girl. And
Yeah.
Since You've Been Gone.
Yeah. There you go.
It's upside down, but
There it is. There it is. And there. I've had that for, ever since it came out. There's a date on there probably somewhere.
I'm sure there is.
1980,
79. Island Music, produced by Roger Glover. What's interesting is that it's like etched. You know, it's not just printed on there. It's you can feel.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's
That's proper, like stamped in there rather than just a label.
So my friend, Joey, I know him from my Fender days. He was a shredding guitar player, quite a famous one actually. And he started an guitar accessories company, making like straps and picks and different sorts of things. So I used to deal with him quite a lot. But and he would never play. He would never come into the office and pick up a guitar and play. And I would go, "Hey, come on, let's jam. Let's play some stuff. I'll play some stuff and you can solo over it." No, man, I don't want. And he'd like given up completely. And he was quite famous. He then, about 4 years ago, I think it was doing a tour with Graham Bonnet as his guitar player.
Huh.
And they were doing that stuff, and they came to England, and they were going to be playing in Camden at the underworld place.
Oh yeah, the Underworld.
And I was like, man, I got to come see you because A, I haven't seen you in like 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
and B, I want to get my single signed.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. I was ill.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Couldn't
got
go.
sick.
I got really, really ill. I
Yeah.
couldn't go. I was gutted.
Yeah.
I think was it food poisoning or something I had?
Something. But
Something
you
I
were
was-
quite ill.
I was really quite ill.
I mean, if you
I
were
was-
only feeling a little bit, this was
I would've
pre-corona.
I would have gone.
Yeah.
If I was just like had a cold or what, I would have gone. But I literally couldn't even leave the house.
Yeah.
I was that ill. Gutted.
Right, Hammer. So what about this one?
Oh, it's a Japan song. So
One of your
It just-
favorite all-time bands?
it's one of my favorite all-time bands, and hugely influential to me in my singing, as well as my song craft. Yeah. Stop stealing my words, bitch bag. So yeah. How does it go? Oh yeah. Take position, another take stand. That is the way it goes. No inquisition, no cynical demands. No one should ever know because I'm dancing, dancing to your heart, dancing to your heart now, baby. Oh, what a way to start. Because I'm dancing, dancing to your heart, dancing to your heart now, baby. Oh, what a way to start. Well, I'm trying to find out the love we discovered. That is the way it goes. No perversion in this unconventional love. Nothing I'd rather see. No diversion in this unintentional love. Nowhere I'd rather be because I'm dancing, dancing to your heart, dancing to your heart now, baby. Oh, what a way to start. Because I'm dancing, dancing to your heart, dancing to your heart now, baby. Oh, what a way to start. Oh, and I'm trying to find out the love we discover. That is the way it goes. Yeah, it's a short song.
I also like Japan.
That song is just funky.
Oh, I did like when they blew up the concrete truck in MythBusters. When they let concrete set in the mixer. Yeah, they had to put it way out in there and out in the middle of the flippin' desert, and they had to go like miles away, and it
I
just
do
went.
not remember that.
Oh, it was an excellent explosion.
How did we get onto that?
So
How did we get there from Punching the Clown?
easily actually. So Punching the Clown, rodeo clowns, bulls, red capes. Do they see the color red? MythBusters did an experiment, and they do not see the color red, and it's because they have different rods and cones than humans do, so they're partially colorblind, and that's how we got to Mythbusters doing all the cool Mythbustery stuff. So there you go.
Oh, there you go.
I know. Oh, that is super cool. So they do a lot of the Mythbuster stuff near Orbiter. It's an old naval base that's too toxic to build anything on, so it remains mostly unused and wide open, perfect for some filming and testing things, and the police practice pit maneuvers out there too.
Excellent.
I know. I could sit out there all day and watch police do pit maneuvers. That's awesome.
You don't say.
Yeah. Right, so we got 3 more influential songs for Hamo, and then it's down to you guys
This
to
is another new one on
pick
the
the
list.
rest of
We
the
had
night.
a new one on the list earlier.
Yeah.
I forget what it was. Oh, Since You've Been Gone.
Yeah. So we all know your love of Duran Duran, but why this song in particular? Or wake up, Hannah.
Because it's the first track on Rio,
Ah.
which was the first Duran album I bought the day it came out.
Ah.
And it was the first, and I was like, wow, that's good. I mean, I'd already heard Rio. I think this was a single. This was the first single off the album actually, before Rio. But I don't remember it being a single. But I bought this album because a friend of mine said it was good.
This would be the 4th single by Duran Duran.
The first one off of Rio. Because they would have had Careless Whispers.
Girls on
Careless-
Film
sorry,
was
Careless
before this.
Memories, Girls on Film,
Yep, My Own
Planet
Way.
Earth, My Own Way.
No, Girls on Film was before My Own Way.
That's what I said.
Where did you put Planet Earth in?
Before that.
Oh.
The 3 singles off of the first album would be Planet Earth,
I see.
Girls on Film,
Yeah.
and Careless Memories, I think.
Cool.
And then My Own Way would be the 4th single, which was the first single off of Rio.
Yep. And then Hungry Like the Wolf apparently came after that. So there you go.
Anyway, I love this song. It's the first Duran song that I played on my new stereo. Because I got a brand new stereo, new Technics. Because I smashed the other one. So I could have a new one. I don't do that anymore. I saw you at the air race yesterday. April showers, get out of my way. Fear of flying, no, not me. I'm never bothered what you say. Someone's kid just lives for today. It ain't your problem anyway. 'Cause I got my own way. I can find my own way. 'Cause I've got my own way. Number 1, public figure, what a pain. Just puts another rattle in your brain. Take another green, but it's not the same. So now you're on the sand lane every day, dancing with the bulls in any old way, running like a fox to keep up with me. 'Cause I've got my own way. I can find my own way. 'Cause I've got my own way. 'Cause I've got my own way. I can find my own way. 'Cause I've got my own way.
That is a great tune. I like that one a lot. You played that one a little quick. Just saying. It was a little quick.
Not for me, it wasn't.
Not for me, it wasn't.
Shiny had a pay.
So, what did you say? Sorry. So the first single was Planet Earth. Then it was Careless Memories.
Right,
Then it was Girls on Film.
right.
Then it was My Own Way.
Yeah,
Then Hungry Like the Wolf.
yeah.
Then, do you remember? Still off of Rio.
Yeah. Save a prayer.
Yeah, Save a Prayer. Then Rio.
Yeah.
Now, and this is probably heresy to anybody who is an 80s music person, I preferred Seven and the Ragged Tiger to Rio.
Oh, shut you.
See? Look at you.
Shut your face.
I think it's better.
No.
I think it's better.
It's as good. It's not better.
Agree to disagree.
No. I will not.
Oh,
I will disagree to disagree.
okay. Still no sprouting for the trees. I keep forgetting to ask Liam how his poisonous trees are coming. And he said still no sign of them sprouting, so they may have to go back in the fridge for a couple months.
What?
He had poisonous seeds,
Yeah.
and so he's put them into, earth to grow trees with. And he did it quite a while ago, and I wanted to see how they were coming along. But they have not sprouted yet.
Is it
Skeggy,
the wrong time of year?
maybe. Skeggy said that poor guitar's had some serious strumming this first hour.
It's not over yet.
No. It's a hearty guitar, that Martin guitar. Right, so we got two of Hamo's influential songs left, and, on to your requests, so have a look at that song list. Are trees, I assume that trees would be difficult to cultivate, it's not like just chucking a potato in the ground and hey, it grows more potatoes.
It should be.
You'd think it should be, but think about this. How many acorns fall off of one single tree
Thousands.
every year? Why are there not more trees then?
Because they don't fall far enough from the tree to get enough water for them to be seriously... Because the roots of the oak tree take all the water out of the ground.
I was thinking squirrels, but yes, that too.
And squirrels. And other woodland creatures.
Right, so what about this song, Hannah?
This was just one of their first few singles. It might have been the first one. No, I don't think it was the first one. I think Pale Shelter might have been the first single.
Hang on. Please hold.
But I remember this. I like this one a lot, particularly.
This is a great song. I
And,
like this one a lot.
Which is actually
First single. Didn't chart anywhere, but first single was Suffer the Children. Second
that's right.
single was Pale Shelter,
Right.
followed by Mad World,
Yeah. And then change.
then Change. And then the re-release of Pale Shelter in 1983. After that. So there you go.
Well, there you are then. I like this one, particularly. You walked into the room. I just said to laugh. The face you wore was cool. You were a photograph when it's all It's all too late. I did not have the time. I did not have the nerve to ask you how you feel. Is this what you deserve when it's all too late? It's all too late. Change. You can change. Change. You can change. Something on your mind became a point of view. I lost your honesty. You lost the life in you, and it's all too late. It's all too late. We walk and talk in time. I walk and talk in two. Where does the end of me become the start of you? And it's all too late. It's all too late. Change. You can change. Change. You can change. What has happened to the friend that I once knew? Has he gone away? When it's all too late, it's all too late. Change. You can change. Change. You can change. Change. You can change. Change. You can change.
Nice. England is winning 2-1. It's not 2-2 because the U.S. goal was ruled out before, much earlier. I forgot to mention that.
England's winning what? 2 to what?
2-1.
2 to 1.
2-1. Yes.
Thank you very much.
So scientifically, if you want to grow an oak tree, you need to get into the mind of a squirrel. Satina's local squirrels bury empty ground nut husks which don't grow. Oh, and a half-chewed chestnut that she found in the plant pot in her front porch. So squirrel started eating a chestnut. It's like, nah, I'll just save this for later.
Save it for Ron.
Yeah, save it for Ron.
Later,
Ron the
Ron.
squirrel. Thank you for the applause.
Thank you.
Right, so we're on Hamo's last influential song. Why this one?
Because after somebody showed me some chords, I said they were playing this. Actually, it was Jason Weeks,
Mm-hmm.
who was a drummer, was playing this song on guitar. He was playing this song on guitar.
Huh.
And because he could play guitar as well. And I said to him, how do you play that then? So he showed me. So this is the first song, the first actual song that I actually learned to play on guitar. That isn't you. Well, that's just me then. That would be just me. Across the fields of morning to a light in the distance. And you hunger for the time to heal, desire time, and your earth moves beneath your own dream landscape. Oh, on borderland we run. I'll be there. I'll be there tonight. A high road out of here. The city walls are all come down, dust and smoke screen all around. To see the faces plowed like fields that once gave no resistance. And we live by the side of the road, on the side of a hill, as the valleys explode, dislocated, suffocated. The land grows weary of its own. Oh, come away, oh, come away, oh, come away, I say, oh, come away, oh, come away, oh, come away, I say, oh, on borderland we run, still we run and don't look back. I'll be there. I'll be there tonight. I'll be there tonight. I believe I'll be there so high. I'll be there tonight. Oh, come away, I sing, I say, oh, come away, I'll say. The wind will crack in the winter time. The bomb blast lightning walls, no spoken words, just a scream. Yeah. Oh, tonight we'll build a bridge across the sea and land. See the sky, her burning rain. She will die and live again tonight. And your heart beats so slow through the rain and fallen snow. Across the fields of morning to lights in the distance. Oh, don't sorrow, no, don't weep. For tonight, at last, I am coming home. I am coming home.
That's a lovely tune.
It is a lovely tune.
Skeggy said it's the first time he's heard that song, and he said it's good.
It's off of a sort of homecoming.
Yeah, it's Unforgettable Fire is the album.
Yeah, Unforgettable Fire, that's right, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm doing. So there we are.
So I was looking at it. So yeah.
Those are some of my influential songs throughout
Influential.
my history, from the earliest memories up until my teens.
Yeah.
Late teens.
Um,
And after that, everything was crap. That's not true.
So they re-recorded the vocals for that at the last minute. So the band worked overnight to finish it by 8 a.m. on the final day of the recording sessions, so the producer could deliver the tapes for the mastering. As they listened back to it, Bono said that he wanted to record another take of those vocals. The producer had a taxi to the airport waiting outside and said, okay, fine. He queued up the tapes, gave Bono his final take, and told the band that he would mix it at the mastering studio in London, and then departed. Ran off.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Marvellous.
Yeah. I like U2. I know a lot of people in this country don't, for some reason. I don't know if it's because Bono's political or I don't know what it is, but maybe it's the Irish thing.
I don't either.
But I love a bit of U2. Big fan. Big fan. Huge. Huge fan of U2. Although I came to them after Joshua Tree, because
Oh, God, what was that called?
everybody and their dog when I was at school had Joshua Tree, and I'm like, ugh. You know, you're all listening to it just because everybody else is listening to it. And then I listened to it later, and I'm like, oh, yeah, these guys are good. Yeah, exactly. I suppose some people could think that they are beige. YouTube, but I don't know. You listen to some of the... I mean, for God's sake, what the hell is his name? Adam Clayton, the bass player. He is so good. They're all just exceptionally good. The Edge is brilliant. I mean, some of the stuff... What do you... See, now, a real musician has a full scarf up his sleeve, not just a bit of string.
That's a magician. Magician, not musician.
I see, yes. Thank you for the string.
Pull that up into a tiny little ball.
So it looks like a spider and then freaks you out?
Yeah, don't do that. I will punch you in the throat. Rabbit punch you.
Yeah, I like you too. Bay City Rollers are beige. Yes, I
No, the basic rolls are mostly
SATURDAY.
tartan.
Yeah, tartan. Hello, always a smile.
Always
Good
a
to
smile.
see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been well. How's things? Right. So, you ready? No.
Yep. Getting there.
All right. Yeah, great to see you again, Smile. Hope things are well with you. And yeah, y'all do like Orbiter did, and have a look at the song list. Get some requests in.
Looked on the chairs, I looked on the
searching low and high. I won't get to get what I'm after till the day I die. People tend to hate me 'cause I never smile. As I ransack the halls and wanna shake my hand, focusing on nowhere, investigating miles. I'm a seeker and I'm a really desperate man. Won't get what I'm after till the day I die. Learn how to raise my voice in anger. Yeah, but look at my face, ain't this a smile? Happy when that's good, oh when it's bad to cry. I got values but I don't know how or why. I'm looking for me, I'm looking for you, looking at each other and we don't know what to do. They call me the seeker, I've been searching low and high. I won't get to get what I'm after till the day I die. I won't get to get what I'm after till the day I die. Hey, ho, the Cars.
Yeah, for Orbiter. I kind of like Nickelback. We're talking about other beige bands. I kind of do. That one song, look at this photograph, whatever it is, I kind of like it. Yeah, I know.
What?
I know.
You know, you complain about the crap that comes out of my face. I've never said anything that bad. You might as well have said I like scatology.
No. Don't be disgusting. Skeggy had to turn the volume up as the rain is pounding the windows. And he couldn't hear.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's some serious rain.
Crank that shit up. Well, this is going to be a quiet song, so you need to turn this all the way up.
This is a great tune. It's a good choice, Orbiter.
Yeah.
I love the Cars.
I might do them as a featured
I think you
artist
should.
coming up.
They're one of my favorite bands.
I need to come up with at least 8 songs, though.
They have,
They have
A
a lot, but
load of
a lot
songs.
of them don't translate.
well,
And a lot of them are album cuts. So those are really big songs. It's a challenge. Anyway. Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you crawl? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Who's gonna plug your ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna hold you down when you push? Who's gonna come around when you break? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Oh no, you can't go on still thinking that that nothing's wrong. No, who's gonna drive you home tonight? Yeah, come on. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? So tell me, who's gonna drive you home tonight? Tonight. Something like that.
That was really good, Hannah. Orbiter, thanks for those
Paula.
bits.
That was just really weird the way you said that.
Yeah, well, I was kind of touched by that one. It was one of your best versions of that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right then.
So
Orbiter.
thank you for the bits again.
Bits.
Really appreciate it. So Rick Ocasek wrote the song, but Benjamin Orr sang it. Which was kind of interesting because, you know, nobody ever lets the drummer do anything or bass player do anything. And
He sang the early stuff.
I think he did
The
sing
bass
some
player.
of it.
The bass player sang some of the early stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Liam, thank you for the bits.
Bits from Liam. Bits.
So
Liam.
it's most associated with Live Aid because Benjamin Orr played it at the Philadelphia Live Aid event and used in the background during the London event, which was introduced by David Bowie. And following that, it re-entered the UK singles chart, and they got nearly £160,000 off of it getting back into the chart. The Cars did. And so Rick Ocasek wrote Midge a check for that amount for the charity and gave it to him. So all the proceeds for it going re-released into the top singles chart.
Interesting.
He gave to Midge.
Midge kindly put it in his pocket.
He did not.
We're going to go see Midge.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him. So
Hey.
that check from Rick Ocasek, did you
Did
actually
you
pass
pocket-
that on, or did it just find its way into your back pocket and just...
He will punch you in the face.
He won't.
He will.
He won't. I'll talk to him in Scottish. Oi,
Oh yeah,
Midge.
because that'll help.
Midge, you know that check? Oh, no, hang on, that's not Scottish. See, look at that.
Because that's
Look at
gonna
that.
help.
Do you still have any of that Live Aid money kicking about?
There must be some reason it's not Sir Midge. I do not know.
You know,
Considering that Geldof has
yeah, it should have been.
Accolades.
It should have been because he wrote the song.
Yeah.
Midge wrote the song. If you listen to Do They Know It's Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
and then you listen to any Ultravox song or Midge-Year song for the
You'll
5
hear it.
years on either side, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
totally
duh.
that's totally an Ultravox song.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows why Midge hasn't been recognized appropriately. And by the way, I'm sorry.
He should be.
There is no way that you've got to be able to figure out car songs because there are literally a metric ton of singles that are good.
All right, go on then.
Just what I needed.
Yeah,
My Best Friend's Girl,
yeah,
Good Times Roll,
yeah.
and Let's Go.
Yeah.
That's just off the first album. Then It's All I Can Do.
Don't know it.
It's all I can do to keep waiting for you.
Don't know
It's
it.
all I can do. Shake It Up. Since You're Gone. You Might Think. Magic.
You might think, which one's Magic?
Uh-oh, it's magic when I'm with you. Ooh, ooh. Uh-oh, it's magic. I don't know. Oh, Always a Smile. Thanks for kicking off that hype train.
Hype train.
Elliot Easton did a lot of vocals too. Excellent. Good to know. Right. So, let's play some songs. Let's hype. Liam, thanks for those gifty subs. Super cool of you.
The baby says she's traveling on the one after 909. I said, move over, honey, there's a hype train on that line. And I said, move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. You said you're traveling on the one after 909. So begging for some biddies, and I begged her on my bended knee. I said, I'm happy that you're here, happy that you're watching me. And I said, move over once, or won't you move over twice? Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. Said I'm driving on the one after 909. Thanks for the subs and your donations. Paula says, we got the best reach nation. Thanks for the hype. Let's ride this train to level 5 down before the next song. Well, baby said they're traveling on the one after 909. When I said move over, honey, there's a hype train on that line. I said move over once, or won't you move over twice? Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. They said they're traveling on the one after 909. Thanks for the beats and your donation. Paula says we got the best rich nation. Thanks for the hype. Let's ride this train to level 5 down before the next song. Well, said they're traveling on the one after 909. I said move over, honey, it's hype train on that line. And I said move over once, so won't you move over twice? Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. I said I'm traveling on the one after 90. Said you're traveling on the one after 90.
Said I'm traveling on the 1M909. When you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you give in and cry, say live and let die. Live and let die. What does it matter to you when you got a job to do? You gotta do it well. You gotta give the other fella a You used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you give in and cry, say, live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die. Oh, live and let die.
So, Orbiter, Liam, and Always a Smile kicked off that hype train with their bits. Thank you very much. Liam, thank you for the gift subs that you gave out.
Thank you.
Anonymous Cheerer, thank you for the bits. Satina, thank you for the bits. I Love Hammo 2, thank you for the gift subs. That's very
Guys,
nice
awesome.
of you guys. Thank you so much. Midge apparently does have an OBE, but not given a knighthood, which I think is a travesty.
Yes, it is. Fighting in the streets with the children at our feet, and the morals that they worship will be gone. Need to drop the guitar. And the men who spurred us on sit in judgment of a wrong that they decide, and the shotgun sings the songs. Tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around, take up my guitar and play just like yesterday, and I get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. Change it as you come. We knew it all along. We were liberated from the fold that's on. The world looks just the same. History had changed, 'cause the banners were all flown in the last war. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around, take up my guitar and play just like yesterday, and I get on my knees and I pray. We don't get fooled again. I knew myself and my family aside. If we ever knew we lived ever alive, get out my babies and I smile by the sky. Oh, I know those hypnotized, they never lie. Nothing in the street looks any different to me, and the slogans are replaced by the by. The parting on the left is now a parting on the right, and the beers have all grown longer over pie. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around, take up my guitar and play just like yesterday, and I get on my knees and I pray. We don't get fooled again. We don't get fooled again. No, no. We don't get fooled again. Meet the new boss, same as your old boss.
You just got to grow the pie,
Pie.
Hannah.
Pie.
For those of you who don't know, who haven't heard, our new
Prime Minister.
I just
The Prime Minister.
I can't even.
Prime Minister of England.
She's something. I don't know what she is, but she's something. Basically, she was like, well, you know, in order for everybody to have more things, we just need to grow the pie because there's only so many, you know, only so much pie to go around. So we need to allocate the pie accordingly, and we just need to grow the pie. It's like, so people are just, you know.
Maybe she should go over to Liam's. grow the pie over there
Ah,
with its
yeah.
seeds.
Instead of growing trees, you can just grow pies.
Maybe that's what you're doing wrong, Liam. Maybe you should be planting pie.
Yeah.
Try grow some pie.
And sell it to Liz Truss. It's like, here you go. People are going insane on Twitter. How do you grow pies? Stop saying you want to grow pies. You can't grow pies. Obviously, she wanted to expand the pie, make the pie bigger. But as somebody correctly pointed out, the problem with this, quote, growing the pie analogy is that to make a pie bigger, you actually have to put more things into it. You have to invest flour, provide some egg support, a little syrup. The pie doesn't magically grow if you ask it to be an entrepreneurial pie and the cupboard is bare. And apparently, I seem to remember this as well. Mike Graham claimed that you can grow concrete.
What?
Yeah. He's a British journalist, and what was it? Grow concrete. It's on YouTube. Oh, if you've ever seen someone make concrete at a mixer, you put sand in, you put water in, cement goes in, and it expands and it grows. It's like expands, yes. Grows, it's, just use the right word.
What a dumbass.
Anyway, so there you go. Yes, we do have pie seeds in England. Always a smile. Pie is a very important part of the culture. She is the thick crust of the pie. Right. If you were in on that hype train, please do pick a song, and I see that you all are. And if you weren't in that hype train, pick a song anyway.
Love is a stranger in an open car to tempt you in and drive you far away. Love is a stranger in an open car to tempt you in and drive you far away. Kind to take you away and leave you far behind. Love is a dangerous drug. You have to receive it and you still can't get enough of the style. Savage and it's cruel and it shines like destruction, comes in like the flood and it seems like religion. It's noble and it's brutal and it distorts and deranges and it wrenches you up and you're left like a zombie. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you so it's an obsession. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you so it's an obsession. It's gilded, it's glamorous, sleek by design. You know it's jealous by nature. It's false and unkind. It's hard and restrained, and it's totally cool. It touches and it teases as you stumble in debris. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you so it's an obsession. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you so it's an obsession. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you so it's an obsession. want you, and I want you so it's an obsession.
It's a nice song. Slash USA, welcome in. Good to see you.
Slash USA.
I know. Great name, huh?
Slash USA. I wonder if that's slash.
I really hope it is. It's cool if you're not, but if you are,
If you are.
you're even cooler. I'm just saying. So we're wondering how hard it is to grow certain pies. Obviously, growing a cow pie is probably significantly easier than growing a pork pie. But that led to my question. Obviously, some pies have to be more valuable than others. Is a pork pie worth more than a fish pie? Which is worth more than an apple pie?
Depends on the size of the pie.
Yeah. 3.1415.
Does it, does your
Thank
pie,
you, Toy Boy.
Does your pie have a crust?
Yeah. Well, see, now here's the thing. Now we're going to get into the pie arguments. Like when you get served a pie in a restaurant and it does not have a lid, is it a pie?
Well,
Or if it has a lid and no
pi-
sides.
Pizza is a pie.
Is it?
It's a pizza pie.
Eh,
It's a pizza pie.
I don't know. See,
People call it pie. Go for a slice of pie.
anonymous gifter, thank you for gifting Slash USA a sub.
Thank you, thank
That's
you.
super cool.
That's very kind.
Yeah, I've been to some restaurants here, some crappy pubs, and your pie will have a lid on it. You know, like a chicken leek and mushroom pie. It'll have a lid, but it won't have the base or the sides. So it's just basically casserole with a bit of pastry on top. I'm like, that's not a pie. But then there are other times where you'll get the sides and the base, but no lid.
So is it like a quiche? Is a quiche
Yeah,
a
that's
pie?
no, it's a quiche. A quiche is a quiche. It's not a pie. It could be a tart as well too. Also
You
not a
could be
pie.
tart.
I am a tart.
You used to be a tart.
Yeah. Pizza
I
is
was
a
hoping
pie.
That, I was hoping that phase would last a bit longer.
No, it did not.
Yeah.
Pizza is a pie because
Clearly.
originally you folded it over and eat it as a pie. Deep pan does not work like this. Toy Boy says, in my view, a pie is a top, bottom, and sides. I agree. That is a pie. Liam says tarts for the win. Oh my. Oh my mother. All right. When do you want me to you know what? Let's play these requested songs, and then I will do it.
Doing some more ooh. Oh dear, oh dear. There's a lot of who tonight. Quite like that. I like a bit of the ooh. The ooh. Hey, it goes like this. That's not in tune. Hang on a moment.
Darth Rips.
Darth Rips! Darth Rips!
I am playing for time. 2-1 England over USA for the ladies football. Thank you, Toy Boy, for those scores. I like this new shout out thing that Twitch has done. But I also don't know if I like it. It's cool because it gives you the little poppy-uppy thing to follow them, which is very cool. But it doesn't give you the option to personalize it like that one is. So I'm a bit torn. But either way,
So-
I'm happy that Mr. Darth Rips is here. Twitch has given everybody a new way to shout out. So most everybody does exclamation SO and the streamer. Some of us have made specific commands for
Like
like Darth, or Orby, or Friendo. But Twitch has now given you can do /shoutout and then the name of the person, and it gives them a little heart right above there, and you can instantly follow them without going to their page. But clicking on the link also kind of takes you to their page so you can learn more about the streamer. I don't know.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the Super Bowl. So down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That damn dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Stands like a statue, comes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. Plays by intuition, the digit kind of falls. That damn dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard that's got to be a twist. Pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does it? I don't know. What makes him so good? Still got no distractions, scanning no bust up bells. Don't see no lights flashing, and he plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, I've never seen him fall. That damn dumb and blind kid sure plays mean pinball. Thought I was the valley table king. I've just handed my pinball crown to him. But now, even on my favorite table, he can beat my best. Disciples lead him in, and he just does the rest. He's got crazy clever fingers, he never tilts at all. That damn dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. See me,
Feel me, touch me, heal.
sandwich.
I did. I made you a sandwich today for lunch.
Yeah, that was hours ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I ate that already.
Yeah, you did. Thank you for the applause, everyone, and all the great emotes. Yes. And yes, thank you, Liam, for
Born to Rotten.
currently having Hamo as one of your suggested channels. So, as we know, the host mode no longer works. Used to be that you could type /host and just host a channel if you're not a streamer or whatever else. But you can still put it into your suggested people if you're not a streamer. Send me a whisper and I'll tell you how to do it. So if people end up on your page, they'll see that you suggest Hamo or any other streamer to watch.
In the day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through mansions of glory and suicide machines. Sprung free from cages out on Highway 9. Chrome wheel fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this time rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young. Stripes I wanna be your friend, I wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs round these velvet rims. Strap your hands, cross my engines. Together we could break this trap. We'll run till we drop. Baby, we'll never go back. Oh, will you walk with me out on the wire? 'Cause baby, I'm just a scared and lonely rider, but I gotta know how love feels. I wanna know if love is wild, babe. I wanna know if love is real. Beyond the palace, heavy there were drums. Scream down the boulevard. Girls comb their hair. Review mirrors and the boys that look so hard. The amusement park rises, board and stock. Kids are huddled together on the beach in a mist. I wanna die with you and me on the streets tonight in an everlasting kiss. This always jam with broken heroes on a last chance power drive. Everybody's out on the run tonight, but there's no place left to hide. Together, Andy, we can live with the sadness. I love you with all of the madness in my soul. Oh, someday, girl, I don't know when we're gonna get to that place where we really want to go. And we're all in the sun, but till then, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, heavy trunks like us, maybe we were born to run. Yeah, baby, tramps like us, maybe we were born to run. Come on, Randy, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run.
Chew.
That is a tune. That's a tune! Look at that tune. All those testicles hanging out.
God. So much wrong with you.
It makes me very, very testy.
Oh, good Lord.
Criticise it, you see. Haven't played this in a while. Criticise it. Try and pick a more manly note. You know what? I'm going to do that. Do it here. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. And I don't wanna fall in love. I What a wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. This world is only gonna break your heart. I don't wanna fall in love. This world is only gonna break your heart with you. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like your heart. I don't wanna fall in love. This world is only gonna break your heart. I don't wanna fall in love. This world is only gonna break your heart. I don't wanna fall in love. This world is only gonna break your heart with you. With you. With you. With you. Nobody loves no. I did a wipe through a D minor in there out of nowhere. I went, oh, D minor, that'll work. No.
Skaggy said you did an awesome job with that one. I agree.
He's biased.
Always a smile said, thanks, Hamo, for playing that one.
You're very welcome, despite the wrong chord.
Thank you for the applause. Right. So, I Love Hamo 2 has redeemed 60,000 of her very hard-earned Hamos. So I will sing Cartman style, Come Sail Away.
Who's that by?
Styx. Always a Smile said it was awesome, and Skeggy gave you a standing ovation. Oh, okay. 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 That's true.
It takes a minute.
It does take a minute. Right. God in heaven. Why did I ever start doing this? I'm sailing away, setting open course for the Virgin Sea, 'cause I've got to be free, free to face the life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm the captain,
So climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore, but I'll try. Oh Lord, I'll try to carry on. I look to the seas, reflections in the waves spark my memory. Some happy, some sad. I think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. We lived happily forever, so the story goes. But somehow we missed out on the pot of gold. But we'll try best that we can to carry on. A gathering of angels appeared above my head. They sang to me their song of hope, and this is what they said. They said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, you guys. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. You guys really now? Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I thought that they were angels, much to my surprise. They climbed aboard their starship and they headed for the skies. They said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, you guys. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Everybody now, look at those. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, you guys. I like the sailboats. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Yeah, nice work putting the sailboats in, you guys.
Seriously, I did like the sailboat emotes. Those are cool. Thank you. Thank you for the ridiculousness. Yeah. No, the little pointy things that look like Doritos. Oh, you don't have BTT emotes. Never mind. Never mind. I saw them, and they are wonderful. Thank you. Yes, Orbiter, we will get to work on a Cartman emote. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. That's very clever. I know. Mostly animated ones. I'm betting if I make animated emotes and they're crap, then it'll prompt you to fix them. Just saying. Right, we got our last two songs. This is it, y'all. Because we are nearing 10:30.
Where have you been, my blue-eyed son? Where have you been, my darling young one?
stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. Stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. Been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, 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 and it's a hard rain's gonna fall. What did you see, my blue-eyed son? What did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wolves all around it, a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping, a room full of men with their hammers are bleeding, a bright white ladder all covered with water. So 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken, guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. It's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, 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 and it's a hard rain's gonna fall. But did you hear, my blue-eyed son? What did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder that brought out a warning, the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were ablazing, 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person starve and many people laughing, the song of a poet who died in the gutter, heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, 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 and it's a hard rain's gonna fall. Who did you mean, my blue-eyed son? Who did you mean, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man who walked a black dog. I met a young girl whose body was burning, and another young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love, and a second man who was wounded with hatred. It's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, 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 and it's a hard rain's gonna fall. What do you do now, my blue-eyed son? What will you do now, my darling young one? I'm going back out before the rain starts falling. I walk to the depths of the deepest dark forest, where people are many and their hands are all empty, where pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets a damn dirty prison, where the executioner's face is always well hidden, where hunger is ugly, where souls are forgotten, where black is the color, none is the number. And I tell it and I think it and I speak it and breathe it and reflect it from the mountains so all souls can see it. Then I'll stand in the ocean till I start sinking, but I'll know my song well before I start singing. It's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, 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 and it's a hard rain's gonna fall. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, 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 and it's a hard rain's gonna fall. And it's a hard rain's gonna fall. Oh, and it's a hard rain's gonna fall.
I like that song a lot.
Miles.
So
Like the
apparently, Dylan referred to himself as the blue-eyed son. He often called himself after his blue eyes. And I remember that Jacob Dylan seemed to have really interesting eye color, like really blue. Like
that model chick I showed
yeah,
you the
like
other day.
vividly blue. I mean, I don't know if he had
It's
contacts.
it's a rare condition,
Well-
and a few people have it.
but I'm betting like Jacob Dylan probably had contacts at the time. But
Oh, I
Either
don't
way.
know, maybe not.
they were vividly blue.
I know a girl
was
I
pretty.
interviewed once had purple contacts in,
Mm.
and her irises were purple. Originally they were blue, but she
Mm-hmm.
got these purple, and it was the freakiest thing. She was hot too.
Of course she was.
Yeah. Really hot.
Right.
She did not get the job. Neither did I.
God.
Just saying.
So, this is the last song. Yeah, it's 10:30. Yeah, so it leaves me to say thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to our mod crew. Thank you. Hang on. I gotta see.
Thanks for the hat train.
Yeah. Thanks for the hype train. Thanks for, all the bits, all the subs, all the gift subs. I gotta see what I've been just told here. Oh, interesting. Hang on. I'll look at that, Toy Boy.
What's it? Tell me, do you think we've changed from when we became no more you and I in separated lives? And tell me, do you understand? I never meant to fail with you. Why on earth would I want to be torn in two? And is it only in my mind, or did we really love so strong? Would it really be unkind to let this love go on? You, my angel, be my savior tonight. Show me wrong from right. Give me temperance. Tell me, do you sense the tide turning in its grave? Ever since you and I decided to part ways, and tell me, do you hear me? I never meant to lose with you. Why in heaven's name would anyone think I wanted to? And is it only in my mind, or did we learn which buttons to press? Was I really oh so blind not to see your distress? You, my angel, be my savior tonight. Show me wrong from right. Give me temperance. Do you ever wonder if we both fell out of anger? Would we catch each other as we hurtle down? Do you ever wonder if we both fell out of anger? Would we catch each other as we hurtle mind, or are we in way over our heads? Can we really leave behind the words that are left unsaid? You, my angel, be the savior tonight. Show me wrong from right. Give me temperance. You, my angel, be the savior tonight. Show me wrong from right. Give me temperance. You, my angel, be my savior tonight. Show me wrong from right. Give me temperance. Thank you, everybody.
Lovely.
That's been marvellous.
It has.
It's been absolutely lovely. It's so nice to be back on the airwaves.
Yes.
I've missed it. Missed it tremendously. This last week has been fabulous. Thank you for your tuning ins.
Yes. Thank you for that. Right. Let's copy those raid commands. Toy Boy has suggested a brilliant raid for us.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're going to go see Survival Guide Music. She is awesome. So we will see you all next week.
We will.
We're going to do Wednesday, Friday again.
Yes.
Give you a nice long weekend to recover your voice.
Yes. Well, you're off on Monday. I'm
Yes.
going to be working on the car.
Yeah. So we will see you back again on Wednesday.
We will. Be
Uh,
well.
yes.
Be safe.
Get
Have
well
a
soon, Satina.
Great weekend. Yes, Satina. Please drink plenty of fluids. Get plenty of rest.
Yes.
And hopefully you will recover swiftly.
And everybody's mothers get well soon.
Yes, indeed.
All that stuff.
Indeed. Everybody, just be well. Be safe. Be well. Just be well. Just do that.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to.
And then things will be great. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Cheers, everybody. Thank you.